Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. Let's pick up a little more. I want to dive deeper into this Washington Redskins, Washington Commanders situation. And forgive me if I sound a little off because just getting over a cold, felt a little under the weather last night, but I still did my time. I still did what I needed to do. Got it in, did what I had to do to get better today. All right, hopefully you did the same. All right, so now that, the Redskins or the Commanders are in the news quite a bit, it's got me thinking about some of the times that I have attended the game and one of the few times I've attended the game. And like I mentioned yesterday, I will do a whole lot more on this topic in general because it does provide an excellent business lesson in regards to how you spend your money, being careful with how you spend your money, who you spend your money on, making sure you're hiring the right people. All that kind of stuff can be wrapped up in all of the mess, the madness, the massacre that Dan Snyder has created from the perspective of the Washington Commanders, Washington Redskins owner. As far as outside of his business, again, I commend him for some of the things he's done outside of what he's done with the Redskins. But anyway, had a time where it was myself and my father, we went to the Redskins game. We went to a Redskins game, and it was, I believe, Langley Park, Landover, Maryland. The stadium's located in Landover, Maryland. And I remember, now, as you can imagine, if you've been to an NFL football game, the parking to get into these games is an absolute nightmare. It's a nightmare. All right, it's a nightmare. So what we decided to do was we decided to park at a local mall or shopping center and get to take the shuttle all the way into the game and all that kind of stuff. And he and I thought that was perfectly fine. We didn't think there was actually anything wrong with that. Excuse me. We didn't think there was actually anything wrong with that. And hey, there he is. Morning. All right. We didn't think there was actually anything wrong with that. So we get out the car, we get out the shuttle, and we're walking to the stadium. And as we're walking to the stadium, we get stopped. We get stopped by a police officer. The police officer tells us, hey, look, we're not letting people in the game unless they're a resident of Landover, Maryland. You can, if you can show me your ID and your address says Landover, Maryland, but we're not letting people just walk into the game because they run into a lot of problems. And seeing that I've worked for the Dolphins, I understand why they do it like that. There's a lot of things that can happen if just letting people in the parking lot becomes a problem in itself, right? So here's what we had to do. We had to make an adjustment. We had to do something that we had to depend on total strangers. And what happened was my father immediately got into like a lifeguard mode. He became, all right, look, I got my son here. I got to make sure I get him to the game. It's something he's been looking forward to. All right, man. I'll be down there in a second. I got to finish off my video for today. He goes, where was I? By the way, that's one of the Palm Beach Road Runners. But anyway, he goes, look, I gotta get him to the game. And so what he started doing was as people were driving up to park who had actual parking passes in the stadium, he was stopping them. He was stopping them on their way to the game. He goes, hey, look, me and my son, we're trying to get into the game. All we need to do is ride in with someone. Can you just, let us drive with you, because we needed to get in their car and drive in the game with them. And then we had our tickets and everything was going to be fine, right? So he kept doing that, and we were getting blown off. People were telling us, no, fuck off, I'm not letting you, it seemed kind of odd because two strangers just coming in your car, again, it's not something most people will let us do. So luckily we found someone that got us in the game. We went to the game, we enjoyed it. Obviously the punk-ass Redskins lost the game, but I picked up a very, very valuable lesson in that little snippet is that, look, you have to develop people skills and you have to understand sometimes you got to just depend on people because there's unexpected things that happen in life, and how you adjust, how you make those, how you handle those situations is going to dictate how you do in life, right? It just happens over and over again. You got to be ready for the unexpected things to happen, all right? Again, I'll dive deeper into all of this. Main website, makeyourmove.com. That's MakeYamove.com. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.